of the players who have been injured. We know the rest are going to do well, but they didn't do well. And then I can say it's not for the first goal. You could see people are complaining.
On say
on your home man.
Just on your home more. Omo ye good managers. Nti di opeso ye no. Omo antidote to di ono pepeso ye no.
Sana all battery.
Say opeso chese managers bi o shi omo obre pa. Ti say bi a striker bi ka say defender we dey mishia no.
Na so omo no show omo da.
O show omo but bi obre. No say na no na obo ayi Thomas Frank abaso. After game no obo na abaso pa.
Na so omo wa mo din dey.
Fala. Ten Hag mude wa mo mudi o mo fala. Ole mo bo mudi.
Beton say Ateta me.
I didn't dozen.
We didn't boy in there say
Ateta Enzo Maresca, Julian Lopetegui.
Yeah, Julian Lopetegui.
Okay, near something on Girona and then Lami Yamal.
Yeah, say Girona coach near Mitchell. I know they are two guys say that Tibiano on fi say babia Lamine ma sha say fino obetime do line on Messimo on level no be meaning say boss no be adwen there say Lamine ma
Hansi Flick was absolutely delighted with his players. Barca so they are having it well. This one lead La Liga no.
La Liga no more
by points near
4 out of 4 and on Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid Real
Madrid was 10.
Drawback. Okay. Then Inter Milan, Simeone Inzaghi so board draw against Monza.
Yes.
And Inter ha boys pa.
Born your boys in Tiniabo. From what I'm sorry.
Assembling na boss. Assembling na
Inter ha boys.
Assembling na Liverpool.
And I be an match in one so na e for last. Say na anajo. Me say name last.
All right, so Ghana Premier League. So you're back Ghana. Hearts of Oak were beating 2-0. Yeah, sure said this result will create a lot of problems for Ouattara. The neighbor, what's the feedback? Almost saying reactions.
Oh, they say them say sack na do na feel say or say sack coach no. Because yes, Bebrina GD say being a technical director no, quite different from being a coach on the pitch or directing. Almost say identify talent no, different from so the talent in the Juma.
All right.
Antino.
Okay, so yeah, man, quasi difficult situation no. I'm sure of him.
Oh, yeah, man. I say bono bia sha who say ye. Na kasombe she goes. Say goes in the bad ya.
Okay.
Kawe boy mo boy was ropa. Na no akra no Lucy no. They play some good football.
Okay, na bashiri for Trokasai. And other results.
Yes.
Some tests were also draw.
Right.
So no we are you.
In the round of Miso to her boy some text boy and they are no deserve some win.
So
aye. Because Raja coach na crowd proud to the game or say pitch win your pitch a boss ball. Into on 2-2 na. Once after game no say sab 2-2 na when a win. Or say a very good win at the man side. Because it's our pitch when your pitch a bubble also. And for the man to have been able to play on this pitch, no, win the man.
Okay, got a super friendly match.
Yeah.
Say 2-1. And the other league results in a deal common there. Now, what to be here for Obuasi? Kotoko and Obuasi Lenkleno. Senano Moka say for call.
Nano Makohako ye Soviet ye bibia who images a Kotoko for Soviet pitch on the as you say, the M say Bibia to Tumwa.
Okay, and 2 finals.
As a GF in Yamomu Green Line.
GF, no, my Baba Mao exclusive. GF, no, Katakoto, so many DB.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Omoye dia ombebono.
Sorry, Musina Kufuado. And boss minister. And then. I had a crazy zone. The camera saw it. Okay. Sana chair.
It's too true.
I am putting the Mukoso. And a woo crack. All right. And almost so many DB.
Linkley. Okay.
But we look at that.
Say, you be big giddy.
Oh, no.
Meaning that
I'm so many answer.
There to say car for my conditional improvement.
Approve.
I said,
all right. About Linkley. Say, you approve Venice view Kuma. They are Linkley.
On say,
your Venice view Kuma.
Stadium so obviously, Nema Kakra Krabi.
Linkley, on say, Hayana, Bibi na feel say, on say, Mr. Tuyehano, Uncle for whom pitch in there, or Munim said no one. Linkley, the pitch in there, it's in a very good condition.
All right, and quickly 9:47. No, yeah, ne can't for near and common. Me say chairman Mwaba.
Boss, me not chairman as you.
Me who be ewo Arsenal Tottenham game not so. Oko we bia na.
Derby, no more Ghana. That's right.
Kazo ko North London derby no.
I'm so to mo ya de pa.
Five key players.
I experience na. As a coach, I said there are some of the games you need to concede possession.
Yeah.
And play. So as far as you was doing the matches you concede possession and try to get a goal and defend it. But on the Tottenham, the way they are playing, any 4 points. The coach pressure because they are playing so well.
Team are almost objective. Every year, almost person shares
now. And 3 seasons running. Almost Arsenal will go there and get a result. But the big one is on
Man City Sunday.
On Sunday. That's a big one. It's Etihad.
Declan Rice.
Meanwhile, Arsenal will be going to traveling to Italy.
Atalanta
and then
Champions League.
Man U so I mean so mama Man U Carabao Cup bi.
Carabao.
I'm more Carabao Tuesday. Is it Bansi?
Carabao ni the match big teams in nyina bebrebo.
Enya big teams I mean Canada go for Copa Champions League na go Carabao.
Oh there be kwa ko baba. So be ba be bobi ba because bono. We ninti na ha.
So be na no Ten Hag kase oje cap ade ni ntono cap.
Say no wait match oje.
FA Cup ni Carabao ndi.
Because no oje cap.
Yeah why.
Yeah,
Chema akwaba. Hey Sandra. No baba. Baba Sandra ntimi amba.
Sorti bibia o
ma o ne mi di nkomo.
Oh fine.
Sorti bibia.
Sorti bibia.
Ntimi ma. Ozo je tum kama.
Oh, meja tum se.
Ya kwa bebe mo adase. Na se ndo obeda.
Ono ni reason bia so obeje obi asem atumo.
Baba.
Debi.
Chairman, can't you not say it? Bibia Koso.
Come.
Bibia fine.
Bibia fine. And Rana may enjoy sports heroes, no.
Oh yes.
And so it was very, very massive.
Yes.
Revelations near damning, but
your part 2.
Yeah, sir.
There's a part 2. I don't got you.
I see.
There's a part 2. A hard dream. A hard dream. Kanjin and I also was a kanjin for the dead. So I'm more have you. Kanjin for the just a bomb pie money bomb first. Yes, I'll see a problem, Baba. Now, Stephen, way.
You, Stephen, attended to another assignment.
Okay. Na baba be so damas by say on thing.
Yeah, man, congratulations.
The
program near
we are about 3 minutes we all can worry as much so the young boy is no more worry.
One week no.
Every day who know. Ignition failure. I don't know how sparking on so na sama ba no. Baba be so James were fresh. Can join kakra.
Fast 3 minutes no come in my time no.
Na yen join kakra.
9 years in marriage me cramming to me to fusa.
Who I said 9 years.
9 years and 1 week.
Anyway, yes. Why dear?
Me that say legend.
Yeah, dear.
Me that say. All right.
Me at 24.
Hey, congrats.
24. 24.
Congrats.
Baba, I don't know when 1 week get 24.
Congrats.
Okay, can't you hear go?
All right. You.
That's on the papa me try make us all know I for 58 years ni.
Wow.
58.
58 years no or worry. Ono na yere so na nam.
Wow.
Baba bon person in the next 58 years be share on wife. 58. We nyam pai we also one more count.
When they okay, I was
some pai no dey enough.
But na me timi ade nyina.
And the nipa so be boam pai na na ya adwuma.
Of course, obom pai.
Me be be the human element na free.
Obom pai, na me timi sisa nipa.
Hey. But the chairman na
You legend.
Ana boss.
Legend. Transformation dey free nyame ho. Legend. Yeah, that's it. Anope chia hwefo na etie for. And the topic I person consider Kangen energetic drinking water in the Galamsey crisis. You enroll and the need to switch. Say India, say to me.
the rule of
But that's it. No crisis. No. One ton a distraction of our water bodies in so ahodoa saying no. And one I had the yenso and brain say so ahodo na wodwa manso no be test na ya na ebi acidic. Do no cross ana mechano. Na dia amount who difference ne say wetimi nya o pH tester na dia protocol say friend pH indicator. Eno etimi ma ho nso a wo no ma na wotwen agu ewudie mu afei drinks a wo nom ensa eno nso wani pH wo check wo fa Google na wo test ya eno nso wani pH eduane kra ye di nso wani pH. The more you eat acidic foods na hardwin na enen wo hwa galamsey ni ntino inso na ye de water atosodie that is vegetables no yeah na affected. It makes the vegetables affected. Ebini heavy metals me say Ghana water for akeka ho asem sa mercury, arsenic, cyanide, any most other heavy metals, any chemicals etumi hardwin. And then me pese ye throwback to 2017 article be a publish on My Joy Online. Na ye hwe ni antia Kangen eba system no mu. Now, you juxtapose what hot Kangen can do for you in this Galamsey era. In 2017, and a professor been the Professor Tano Kweku Debra a publication. Be say born again. I was a info no bit me a project here. My okra phone na ukọ Google. I say no bottled water in Ghana contains minerals. What the okra phone says here call Google. We say 2016 the 22nd March 2016. Or say no bottled water in Ghana contains minerals. Say bottled water beer and so be anywhere a what way more minerals a woman yen to us way. And this is a professor at Wayejuma or University of Ghana or the 3 decades, 30 years. A person a kind article me pacho omboy na or say according to research by water safety experts at the University of Ghana, no single bottled water company in Ghana is producing water that contains minerals. Bottled mineral water is the preferred choice of water for the middle and high class in Ghana. Now, consumers say it is the most expensive and the safest too. According to experts, now say those who have been consuming water labeled mineral water, thinking they will get useful minerals like calcium, magnesium, or iron to improve their health and nutrition, should rethink it. Legend, their idea can you now say one iron bottled water then. Say be minerals every mono they should rethink it. The professor of nutrition and food science, Professor of nutrition and food science, Professor Kweku Tano Debra, with over 3 decades research, 3 decades, or the fear poly 30 years, or the 30 years, I research into water safety in Ghana. And I can say, bottled mineral water producers have been deceiving the consumers. Here to us be we will Google and say, in an interview with Joy News Raymond Aqua, Professor Tano Drebra can say he is baffled that companies advertise their bottled water as containing minerals. If you want to call water mineral water, it should have some useful minerals in certain concentrations. The levels that are there are so low that they don't qualify as mineral water. Professor Tano Drebra Otuo-Acheampong can say, he said what consumers see on the shelves are very purified waters. And the legend, this is the difference. What we have in the market are purified waters. And the producers, the producers have taken away a lot of the dissolved substances that actually makes tap water even healthier. Tap water no so healthier and then na galamsey say no. Otuo-Acheampong he explained that during the reverse osmosis system, producers take away all the dissolved minerals to the lowest level, which makes it even acidic to the extent that tap water is better. So according to Professor Tano Drebra, if the water comes from street sources, you should be sure that the water has no arsenic there, which is a heavy metal carcinogenic that is dangerous to our health. Spring is one of the sources of trihydride form of arsenic, which is highly toxic. All right, you emphasize article into her. Okra phone there, meaning so Google I want to check no bottled water in Ghana contains minerals. Near Professor Tano Drebra patron nane say processor omo producers need the yen so no sa process ni reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis no penetia why no say dead water and so nim kwan bi animewu. Inti legend okay maybe wa ha ye ba ha ne ye de light bulb e bae. And a better testy kanjin and a bulb no soy. And a testy other waters no bulb nan so. She said there are no minerals to send near Professor Kwekutano Drebra Ekano. Why is it that they be a brebiano? You buy a person testing soon. The man who say this water contains mineral, ni pH ni ye. Yes, and then tap water, Professor Kwekutano Drebra can say even better no. And then the heavy metals galamsey. And your tap waters are destroyed. But kanjin in Sony the process I using any reverse osmosis dead water. Then mon process ni electrolysis. And unya kanjin machine and one say through the use of electrolysis no a pie in sonumu no unya alkaline water na unya acidic water. Na niema efa acidic tube no ye sa metals yi because it was special UV plates and detect sa niema nyina twini nyina free mu afei it was special titanium coated platinum plates and also pie in sonumu sa minerals ni nyina as alkaline. Enti e bia obi sa ho say kanjin in so na de internet that's why sweet to kanjin. One num acidic water, one num reverse osmosis water for a period of time. You've not seen any change. But once you drink alkaline water, it's able to move your blood pH from acidity to alkalinity. And thereby agreeing with the Dr. Otuo-Acheampong, say nipa odi alkaline eduya ne te say vegetables ni fruits are healthy. Nipa onum alkaline water in swa minerals adore wo mu anahye mu ma no say nipa no yarewa entumi ntina ne nipa dua mu because the immune system is always boosted. And you be able to me friend me last week, Miss Anya call. Obi odi adance ye massive na missing so na nyedro. But because ye nuane ni enso no, chemicals no dawson, acid no dawson. And after the pollutions no so dawson from akra ye home from anya legend. And my immune system ni break it down. But unya kanjin energic water. Na after ebeya wo dada nso anya de a onum 1 2 who changes na weja esi ho. Nemo ebeya water for life. Now onuma a very hardly pan say obeyari because your immune system is always boosted ahead of time. And then me per say highlight kakra on our major distributors also. Now for Sandra Bim. There were major distributors all over the country now. We are not playing. By God's grace, we are Thanos, so Nipa are joining you on board. And these are people who are coming on board, legend, with 50,000, 60,000 just to come and take water. And when you go there, you get it the same price as the Kanjin head office. And now a Brema UGC, you don't even have to come there. And these are people who have drank the water. And that is why last time you buy an Obi send you a message say, and so no my to move. Nemo my ente say in wa okra no kra no one cancer na obi air contra. Ebedu maybe no in trying to be truth. That is how it will seem. And that is why anytime we come to the studio, we want to test the water. Mesrana born again the Abba studio say anope me ban so na omoye ewo factory hono me fa ho me bohwi na omoye ba ko na me tam ya me say you give me this one. Me nyan test yempo. But nan say fidie hodo bi a nya last week I was telling you say akra new machines bi aba. Na machine 8.5 kra na enye blue purple. And this morning we want to test that quickly. Until we a 1 liter bottle no. Na fe your glass and so e will studio ha. Bonnie Pacho you squeeze back ne kakra ma me na. Aha. Because in sweet, then ADI purple color. I want to drink some. It's so refreshing and it's so nice. Into your acidic water and so good. Thank you. Tilt it down small a bit. Acidic water and so which is other waters. Into kanji, I just put 2 drops there. Legend, you look at the color and it's amazing. Instead of blue, this is purple. Into be sound, this is 8.5. I know more produce our factory now no pay. Instead of getting this acidic drinks, acidic waters into the system, this is plain science. So we continue to test so that somebody will be on who that. But on who first time, not the nearby who say, wow. So we have these waters in the system. Then I didn't mean pH indicator. Now pay me tone so na met me test. Enti ye de yen ka say nkoton so bia. Na mo ho we are advocating say acidic water no e de yare na ebrel. Enti bomodin most of the degenerative chronic diseases come from acidity. 98% of diseases is because your cells are acidic. Cancer grows in acidic tissues. And once your system is acidic, you are ready to meet now. But once you have alkaline water to flush this out, you are safe. Sandra,
okay.
Yo, kakra medeka on say o ye era yimu. The air cost Ghana galamsey sem any pollution ashita baby yeah. The only thing I want me aboa with your health anything alkaline. Anything alkaline. Say alkaline we janim and I say unsu a wono ma any good health. It is am ni kwan say toto alkaline ase and Dr. Otuo-Acheampong say nipadua alkaline ayemu ma no yare bia entimi entena saa nipadua ni mu ena na no ye ba beka say okut ore alkaline apple basket full of apple it is said there one cangen water one bottle
glass just one glass
enti alkaline ye will be wo enuani but ahini etimidi ena even impo no ene no ye gu bibia so nro bibia gu first nkwansu so eno afifi na eno grow kama ne akotete abedi but say ni nyina ye di nro egu so it is the only option so be switch it to kangen energy drinking water 100% alkaline benom na etimi aboa na flush out all toxins and acidity e woni paduanim and ade ba kwa pesete for shan so ne say ensuo nyina anyepe
never
ensuo nyina antimi enyepe da ento hwe test ye ya ni nyina ye nsuo ye hia de nyina hu say ye nsuo but ema ye 2 different colors ye tre say ensuo nyina enyepe and afin so no enye se okoto nsuo ne package ne ye furniture say ensuo ne ye papa there be ne mom ye say so be wo say nsuo ne ye papa get your pH tester yi oko pharmacy shops obetimi anya bi ofreyen so obetimi anya bi na even litmus paper obetimi use attest say ensu amenu makọ ni paduanim no ade apomoden breme ana say ade a befa ohaw ede abreme eti anope na ye numbers office line no suja ye ofre na ebetimi ama nsuo ni bi so pese utokoton o pese wa utonom even say unni list ya ye de agu screen is say bia unhu ba bia wo no say ebi wo so a ofre be direct you to the nearest distributor. It's a number say 0241 449191.
All right.
0241 449191.
And 0507379474 0507379474. Listen, my young give a shout out to these distributors, our major distributors. Kangen is currently running promotion, and a pack goes for 24 Ghana cedis for the promotion. Tom inside Ashanti region, I can say it shouldn't be more than 30 Ghana cedis. There's a major distributors who to me could be the Bema 27, will be 28, will be 29, will be 25. Into these major distributors, no, numbers now. You don't need to come to the office. With 2,000 cedis, you can start distributing. But from 20,000, they qualify you as a major distributor. Into Agric, Achemade, and the war, and the war screen. So 0544 340961 0544 340961. Next distributor, Akimoda 0244 950-522 0244-950-522. Next distributor and so a ton or so 0244-567499 0244-567499. Next distributor and so you're born rate 0541-638706 0541-638706. Next distributor and so Ewa Mankesim 0244-926618 0244-926618. Woman be on labor junction. Also me pay me bo home also me ba me money shout out. Okohwa same price all over Ashanti region. Come on board 2000 Ghana cedis upwards. Let's work together and serve Ghana with the best water that the country can ever get. Thank you. Magic alkaline water. Okay. That is the gospel.
Daniel, yeah, Mason. Even Daniel there. Larson. Also Mumra
Boga. On Pesika Nombra on board.
All right, Baba. Sports lawyer.
Boss player.
Young quite enough. Eba near Baba near 2 minutes now.
Of course.
Yeah, they were, you know. To no answer all time, no Jora. Now they are saying. Ain't number 15.
Ain't anopay yama trefo special good morning BM na yama kwaba mrasanso se anopay ye konko funkroso na ensemwa edi adencheche ensemwa anopay ebum fumpanom yere hunsem ato anim nsem na de doso na mom de disefata sawhwe na fe otie ena yede ema wo show ne live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa live on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio on Facebook oba comment say na wase me ba na the boss player to no boase akinkaning na ama said yesem ene said ye efata enano pay yesose eti afi England na Jamie O'Hara ena eti to just no Ukraine Tottenham Spurs womo performance womo dana die eritia Arsenal no nani entimi anso no kwasem ne se na enkoye de na o expect efi Ant Postikoglu ene ne mante no enya sa ena ohunuom na bom de oka ene sa still ombetimi aye more ombetimi aye better than de amoye eritia Arsenal enra na niema ekoye atuma Arsenal bobokonom yanko kai havet na suye Kai have vet a player at the Emma Arsenal. Now, Kai have vet at the Atuja, sir, I must hear a lot at the Efi Enra game, no, or say, sir, Osha Gamer, Enra, I'm a boy, and I can't at the Achose same, and your game beer, and Arsenal, come I Arsenal, dear, any woman, sir, I'm a boy about fair Arsenal, dear, sir, Arsenal, yeah, Arsenal, but that down, I was a game beer, I was set on humanity, now, 3 points, and Enra, Timi ya womo enya points ngina and Postikoglu onim sam odi kan eretudwa sa ono de okotim bia ni second season where the team nom odi trophy enra olusuye to Arsenal and central form ebusa and Postikoglu sa and somehow kind of what should they assign and also maintain to see on to fem and sign fa me touch the man fa and sama me and Postikoglu me kind of a one me dejina nyadia say me kasa me second season me the bologo nyadia say me kasa me second season me the diagram and me fight hard so the me second season ni abeko ye adi ama me awo Tottenham Spurs or say the oka and set Mantenom, I was set pieces, yes, a beer, Honwoko, training grounds, or Coco da, or co training grounds, or Coco Diagro, set pieces, no, I want Juma, our training grounds, I know I and Postikoglu in Sama, or the El Tuja, and then I don't pay our Juma General Dinina, and Mawo, Garilinka, and I describe it as the match winner. Gabriel Magalhaes oye warrior
ɔsese ogyina Arsenal game mu na ɔba ne composer wɔakyerɛ kwan fa so pia kwan fa so different day du baabi a ɔbɛma no count wɔsɛ akodaa no wɔyɛ warrior na ɔbɛboa Arsenal fii paa ɛno yɛ nsɛm a owura no ɛde ɛto dwam ɛnɛ anɔpa yi Martin Odegaard ɛne Declan Rice ɛnra Arsenal ɛne Tottenham Spurs game a meka wɔsɛm ɛna anɔpa yi nyadeɛ sɛ 2 players no ɛtumi ɛbɔ pie na deɛ tie nie Martin Odegaard ɛkɔ X no so ɛna ɔsɛ I love the team. Come on, guys. And I am Sima, or the Atuom, na captain, no, and I HM said, Mratana Motimba, Woma a boy, Astro Papa, na Mikala Teta, and I did just say, Nanya, and Ra, the Mratana Motimba, Woma a boy, good work actors, and we done a day, game no Minko, Manchester United winger, Anthony, Nasia, na Anthony long-term girlfriend. The long-term girlfriend, your friend, Rosalind Silva. Now, I said, yeah, I'm in your engagement, no. Wakata so me do, and again so catch so I said yeah. We am yame jamin fun yankro, and they said bueno, and again anya kambuma. One at so at the affluent Anthony. The whole summer and pay me the amount and I mean call a general pure. Now say yeah, ever told just Enra and Enra baby, not Manchester United. So free agent no woman sabe kanana. Na diametis sia. Sir. Olympic Dreamers form and an agreement. Oko akwaya juma at the ama Olympic Dreamers no pay make confirm sansamnom at the ama war 29-year-old midfielder Obekaya last season Owie season with Juventus and on Antoine with Juventus Bobokonu Liverpool, Manchester United and Newcastle United and pay Diamete HMSA Karim Adiemi Osia Kai Emma Borussia Dortmund. Now don't for a Dumia this general transfer into ya Humbetemte Dortmund Sam Karim Adiemi woman Janimo na Amesia Kai and for Emma Timon and the Diamete HM so I likely Sam Borussia Dortmund Hebatimi Aton Karim Adiemi na fe and also Etimi Afritimnum Liverpool Edin come on our Estadio Ramon Sansas Pejuan womu din come na enkomo no a center back like Bardi no esia kan ema Sevilla na uko manager ema Liverpool na so ya na nya bere pa o se nano defeat no masa na ninja defeat no ho ono de jobeka and say fans no be macho eno aye onslaught asem na mekan o se anya se de ultra Liverpool nie na omo de wa to machi na fe concentration no akọ the next games no so mamin call Liverpool so abiem Divock Origi onim say na it is expected AC Milan and Liverpool nyankopo bo a otena anwumra and sa game no ebetimi atodwa na orana siakan eti ama Liverpool da etini expect sa enka osan and the former team ebesia reporter mensaka etim sa match day squad no enya likely say obetimi aka home Fenway Sports Group FSG Diamete etim sa amone Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund PIF etin komo eye dealer amotwanim sam ebetime akoso eye dealer womotwanim sa amobetime asensan na fesikasam etime akoye ati ama afanum ye no na amotwanim sa eye $3 billion investment and amode sha PGA tonum na fe aboa ama two teams no womusikasam etime akoye a anopai medonsam atuanim na obekai Victor James Osimhen someone who Chelsea Dombe Bia Sanka Victor James Osimhen deal no omobetimi awie na anopai Diamete Chemsa akudano nkɔmɔ akɔ so paa ama Chelsea for na catch and say January there said the Tibia Obama Abaya Juma at the Ama Chelsea and your reporter Yansa Eka Enzo Maresca at the Atuja Nano South fighting spirit who ya at the FE Chelsea boys on the so na Amamu Trimonia went I and Chelsea more players baby and Kofa Yashi and Kofasa or say Sa Dedena. And what team no one found to mati na for concentration and to enko attack games no so and play you doing some to him and no a Chelsea manager and you confirming some no at the amawo Pep Guardiola and at the atuja say our managers be our English Premier League no some managers no question and you say on Pep say oh shawa and you be show oh shaw teams na yana and easy and for emanom na wobo Enzo Maresca din on na ya jumada obo Mikel Arteta din William Lopetegui obo din I say ayana Oyerepa against these managers and then sama Pep Guardiola at the Tuja and na anopay na on Ellen Haaland openi said ya Haaland assistant goals no and no one na Haaland masa goals no he can't stop scoring no and what the Tuja said no Ukrainian. Oh no, he's a natural striker. Only no yeah, Jumana with Shanasa Onya Debbie, our personal soa. Nadia sa obrebe. Never dear Oyerepa no Pep Guardiola the officer about more than this. And no, I am small Pep and you took the coaches, players time. Coaches and players time. Eric Ten Hag Areneye over the weekend now after including Denom on it the goal scorer. Matthias Delete and a call post-match conference.
First 20 minutes was hard, was tough, but there is often in games you have to get a foothold in the game. And once Andre stopped the penalty, and straight after we scored the goal with Matthias de Ligt, the game was all ours, and I think we dominated the game from that point.
Scoring your first goal, winning 3-0, I think really important win.
And first trip down south to this stadium, you hear the United fans away. What did you think of them today?
Yeah, really impressive. It was a really nice atmosphere, not only from United but also from the Southampton fans. It was really nice. Obviously, the first half was quite difficult. I think then we scored 2 goals and it became a better game for us.
Inti Eric Ten Hag and it's first 20 minutes na difficult at the Martin after 20 minutes no I'm dominating Matthias Delete say are you happy sir when you the first goal as a player at the Bobo Konom Mikel Arteta already 1-0 our North London derby victory over Tottenham Spurs na odia Mikel Arteta and Sama are the two after the game no in Timra.
Super happy, obviously. We know what it means to our club, to our people to win a London derby, and we have the power to try to make them very happy. So hopefully we have achieved that, and that makes it very special. On the performance, we had moments in the game, some really good ones, some others that we had to suffer. We suffered because we have to adapt a little bit the plan because of the players that we had available, and I lost it because since the day that we started to get bad news, the team got hungrier and hungrier to play the game, and that's a big compliment to.
And no, I Mikel Arteta manager Emma Arsenal. One, I say I'm super happy, Sir Arsenal, and then Tottenham Spurs. Your friend not London derby into the US pretty if you game no, and I'm going to Emma Arsenal supporters no, they are tossing you no game no. I'm in a moment in the game. It do be. The Koye, it do be so almost so fire in the game. Now, we need Phil Foden desperately. And I Pep Guardiola and Sama or the two jar or be catch us and me Pep Man City na down me here Phil Foden no Caribbean him.
No, he is good, but he didn't trade not too many training sessions. So step by step, but come on. I'm delighted that he's back, so I need him. We need him desperately. This player is so important for us. It's important that start to train this week and 3 or 4 or 5 training sessions, and the game was tight and the game was the situation's difficult, and I decide for other options.
yentie Manola Kanji say adiana UEFA 4A no one share badaba so na player be di mfiaduasa bo no kronti mobiem adan a say Champions League no format ya Swiss format am dey by there masa players health emboa ingina mo say so matches in the Premier League and after so matches and betimi akosua ofisa amwa players no wama pomoden and no aye Manola Kanji ninsema odi atudwa ene anopay mamimfi England na minya adwuma akra o Spain emao na Real Madrid asa atibiem into their injury list. Brahim Diaz weekend di opry na reporter mensa eka HM say Brahim Diaz likely say obeko for some time until Asiakai and for Emma Madrid na extent of his injury no and then medical doctors no ebe sign ayen woduma na fe amache emera protia obetime returning say Brahim Diaz epra Jude Bellingham on your fit and after Osha adapt players na wamususom enya emaya ya don some to anim and on pay na Jude Bellingham born again fana diner to sumame a 5.5 million pounds home in Madrid a diner Jude Bellingham a team our Madrid no a 5.5 million pounds na masa and ninja Jude Ejeno anya some ketwa and on one in some trouble for 18 come on and I say very soon Jude Bellingham about Johnny Madrid no fe wabwam ama Madrid the team akon ete akona name I say Barca from there gomo ehye nembom Real Madrid is Real Madrid sa and last year players prepare nembom amuji the league and afe amoto so assign eje the UEFA Champions League inti ameto so piem na afe ne makoye ate ama team no Girona boss the day and Mitchell ade atodam sa Lamine Yamal se bibia nto Lamine Yamal kamwa level airline of Messi nom abobo etime aduno o believe say said Ethiopia Lamine Yamal nom ebetime adu ho was for me he's always one of the best players in the world at 17 years age. It is difficult to imagine that after Messi and no I am Sama Ruano at the Tuta and no player ya confirm our story nina at the Amawa on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Oyerepa TV. Former Barca and after Spain forward David Villa and a day about Sabotia Emma Jude Bellingham or say na among phone today sa Jude and they aba La Liga num and dear Jude ayen Siciano na obetim aye or Bonabaso nemum or Sanson crying sa Masa Mount Tilimunya do one more and there one more Jude no whatna Masa Oshie now the logo o de polam semwa sanko foya ebe san ka cha se wasa wonya de mame ko bansa so ye na de tenie oko Hans Flick na so ya Hans Flick de atuja se oye happy with emotimba ne mrantere epoye na o believe se ebetimi atoa so enkonkoye se emotimba we na no no e wo se toa so na amoye more na ono Hans Flick no na nka we expect more goes from the boys no na oko Warren Zaire Emery no so ya o pray according to Paris Saint-Germain medical doctors no say fitter what me started training with Paris Saint-Germain ahead of gamer in midweek Champions League against Girona obetime aka match against squad no Danny Ceballos made report which say Robertis for the Betis for the training say Nyankopon boa January transfer window amesa temtem Madrid biem say boy na emram amaya juma emfa ema team na me confirm amawo Hans Flick and they are to just say Osha ni team na defense no ya na sheki kakra na musto wo mo twa dem say ombeye ho aduma wie anya ba bia team no opose eduru no and eduru no en kakra they will get there Pedri at the to just say Hans Flick ɔno na asesa Barca situation no na Hansi Flick by no hwɛ modern ba team no ebo hwɛ ɔno Pedri hwɛ Lamine Yamal any other players into Barca secret aye Hansi Flick according to Pedri ninsema oti etutwa ene anopai me fi Pedri asua ya na me ko Hansi Flick asua biem Hansi Flick sa ema team da ema na de ohia ene sa ekwan a team no efa so ebo game no pressing team ni ye na ni je ho koyam keep composure na Robert Lewandowski nom efa so eshe goals no are happy update on Danny Olmo and on say medical doctors be assess Danny Olmo na fe among the extent of his injury yemfi Spain na yanko Italy former Juventus made for the Macacho say a general bio agree in principle to join League One side Olympique de Marseille ma confirmation no at the amount Giorgio Chiellini or a kind of Juventus player and na this time around oko asanka koya juma at the Juventus na unconquerable oko ka CEO ho Mauricio Scanavino oko kan ho Nafe, the business of the club. I'm not trying to say about him. Name Inter Milan manager Simeone Inzaghi, and I say are disappointed. Say Enra against Monza and Kulumdiem Antime Anko Amfa Ama Timnom and Wachi Odawane Kopium our Alexandro Nesta Nasuya or say our mixed feelings. Ningina when say manager Emma Monza na ultimate any Inter Milan about 1-1 nemo ono de nanka 3 points no ena na wope na Max Ebel ono na se wi Germany no Max Ebel ena ambusa na se Matthias delete DNT ena motono etena ema Manchester United ena o chem se na yato players abano I was here Tombi na amufi club no na yetimi balance ye books na fe bibia etimi ekoye yankonom demedi ejawo aye Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Helper Hospital. Koho o mfidie bebre ahwa okwa otibe fa honam duanum na wahu yade a honam duanum no dey be draw etimi atu ase anti hypertension, stomach ulcer, diabetes, stroke, low sperm counts, hepatitis B, and syphilis, awo and emma prostate cancer. We see ya a sexual weakness or the burnia now besen call fibroid ningina ko ejoso oko ejoso krapa old Metro FM Dynam ena yewo seria sanso yewo ho osi dua ema ayaresa 0244 886 437 0244 886 437 0201 681 717 na wafe Dr. Daoud of Daoud Scientific Helper Hospital. Enti ko high sense na je ene o conditions ni na bi ewo ho omodia no na aye papa enti anopay ye janso adinko phone close nsem no asi on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM.
Trade fair aka na fuami ansape Nexus Global Services Abe Herbal Clinic, Franco Trading Enterprise, Bills Microcredit, Champion Divine Clinic, Ayu Family Cover Insurance, Power Specialist Herbal Hospital, Pepsodent Cavity Fighter Toothpaste. Happy birthday, Echo Eddie Ama, Mrs. Monica Ampofo Nkroma, Mrs. Monica Ampofo Nkroma, we Ifre Reverend Emmanuel Owusu, yes, Pastor Emmanuel Accra, and I will show happy birthday. Yes, Oko Boshaba Electrical, sir. Richmond ho eno ye adwuma wo se anwehye ma me Vida or say glorious birthday say ene nya me famfinchane bi enwoso enkane mfie ho da and the last one goes to Mrs. Georgina or say every year Ronald from Sewa with SS Ophelia ene eyo awoda happy birthday enko emfama momi ene anopay menko amasamai divisional command adwin kotoku detective inspector Lenda Kusi ampo for no pay yes woni mompani mfoni nyina mo hwe from Amasamai divisional command nti nyame enshamo nti happy birthday to Mrs. Monica Ampofo Nkroma, Mrs. Monica Ampofo Nkroma, yes we free Reverend Emmanuel Owusu. Trade fair medical culture say eye dwumadia ensese otutu nase aka nefua miensa pepepe just yawada ye ewo Kumasi Rotary Park 19th to September 23rd the biggest sale bazaar and edu so ewo Kumasi dwumadie ban and awudie Kobuku place na yemutungu so ntade na hu sampa dwumadie na adu hu hyemu no wonya faso pewa edi afrim 0597 423304 0502 500632 yawada ye and the biggest sales bazaar edruso Kumasi Rotary Park fawushem ebeboa pa Nexus Global Services Limited ni dwumadie hote washada specialize sa ye die ya num nyina idie ede yade na beba yade bi nso ho ne fareba ne surgery no yise koye awobi manso obi manso de adan na memfa ho nko Turkey me masadie se mekwa akopɛ over top 100 hospital na ni nyina mu no doctors omunim surgery a omuya mfonso bia ema ho nti anopai wo de ne ye type of cancer ben ehun surgery ne mfa ho nko na koye back and knee pain kidney or liver transplants weight loss surgery and ade aka nyina no fashion nsa wado kwa a visa assistant air ambulance services accommodation even tourism arrangements no a free consultation at the amount free yeah kwa Chris Food Hospital Dome Paraku 0539 659259 abe Herba Clinic ene eye dwada wafiti ase adwada sei no efiada na obeye adwuma kosie wonya adwuma memenda ene ne kwasiada nonso brem na ayarefo a eho no nyina no wonu mu gina pai bom dika wura sunsun mu nti wo de ne kwa from sunsun mu to hunamu no de dro na kan wo kope onsan nan wachi mabiem obete akane so sansa dupa hema abe Herba Clinic yade no wosane nyina bi na mom die hu no obi aba recommend ho ene de amawo sekesa yade no emfa ntoa no na sekla nti me mo ho kawa na abewo kwa be na abofra ntrase na wonso omeya adwuma emfa enhwew etire abusua dodo na no ebi hyehyem yemfom mpie mayonto mu punu biem abe ebehwe no abofra no so sei amfinhya miensa enan enum kono ne kasa ne nantie ne na no bansu a fa ne ko we ka ho a yade ni kae nyina te se ulcer hepatitis sa so na pressure ejina sen ni nyina no yemfamum na yenko tanaso apatapa New Side Junction 0243 345 392 0243 345 392 0506 460 208 Franco Trading Enterprise phones no ne papa no eho ene to free Nokia Samsung iPhones ya no akopɛ o smart TVs ni bi na no so ani fe ne tabletop fridge no eno ena eye papa na afi ye twa air condition 1.5 2.0 2.5 HP wo wi a kai se ni CCTV camera no function ne de obi anem say monitor video anytime anywhere ajaba joran ntwo no mu ho ba ko hye ho challenge bishop YFM ho ba ko ewo ho monko adum mekon kwabata ne ba ko ewo ho ni akokofo clinic new kejetia 0245 31 69 69 0245 31 69 69 bills micro credit adai na umfa bibia no embeli wo mo ni nyina no ene se tutumrika ebra wo ye Ghana ni ekura Ghana card no kopa bosia fatuatu aka bia abu afa so na sha se tutu ne kakra business bia wo ye no kopa bi fa wuram na mfa so no mra fatuatu awoka na nyema enye kama ni nyina mo no ene se ye ma bosia da ewo internet so ene nto bi fraw no was bills nie ye ni nkomo fa se tum o sha se opew na afrodo wo bomodin so no ebekọ akọhwe abomu ni nyina mu no 0302 200 309 0596 920 833 quick credit lending just made simple champion divine clinic yekopiem ewo nkraba tamienu Accra Tantra Hills ne flat denyame after Mecklin ono ene wasan yade a wose so hye na wotwe na fo miensa na fo enan bosome yade na ankwa osika wode ba no sade osi ma no a note no na wachekere wade na wode wade ahya wonsam nti wato no din money back guarantee infertility fibroid yewe ho asem kasanse no krade o man fans ho ovarian cyst money back guarantee typhoid money back guarantee hepatitis no we ho asem asthma wo ka no chronic nanso obesa ama wo ba ahemfio nso bi gugu wota egugu adwudwo hoye pa na nani nka ho no mu a na fami ensa peko ya no na solve problem no e de ama wo people no yenyim firi wanim baye no me sesabe akrafo froto ho no wo wie pa na hwe HIV sexual weakness pass wo wie ho asem ka stroke no emfa ho ne ni hu etie nafua enaipe na wo wie sciatic no wo kɔ wonante no na wo chiachia wo mra no na wo nante straight na obi anwo sampa champion ebo adwuma 0548593968 0244230535 ayo family cover insurance ene akoye duodai wo phone no bomodem ne nyina ye nya saa exercise no before so be exercise no channel so 15 Ghana cedis and a monthly wutua no omo se ometuma tuom de nyina bom no yensu ho kwan afimuri nyina no tuabom emfaso a eba edema wo ewo saa ade na waye ne ho no ene se so yare ekoda hospital akoye ayo na so die so mo ho ka o hospital kra woda no 300 Ghana no de amu ya hwew obi anim ne asie kama enu achi wabusuafo ensia na no so asa koba wo mo ewo asam kro na ho we nyina mu no se disaster bi emu odin abomoden ebowraw pupuru na chese obi ebehunu ntwomu a eno so no eye 15,000 Ghana na no so ya theater ban na de twitwa ho de obeye eno phone na wafa na no pay ye nyina ye dial star 296 star 296 usani ina pe obati terms and condition kitua bi eno so akire kokoro na chese won so wakoye ayo family cover insurance neba power specialist Herba hospital tumi na wede say ade no entimi mu nka mfa no so de biara da eno ntenko piem ewo na so ye fe yase Lake Bosuntu road woni Jasbro ena eben ofri ho no mo Accra kwabenya pokuase ACP main road takrade estate no a woni primary school no ena eben sciatic prostrate gono syphilis obabi na africhie ulcer hernia kidney kompono eframra se ete ene so ani so anya se kan ne de eka oso opeso so tie ni nyina no ena ye konkraba tamiensen afei ye fiti na wotwiase yo widie ni moduro uhia Herbatin Herba Mixture and powder mema system no aye strong yade enyo no fe jirka jiri Herba Mixture na wotwi ko nyina no bema hyase use simama man na afei wakramati fro boase be bia firi bia no emo nyama nkoyie emfa emma edro ya na Herba malames no etu atiri no ase kofka no mo amabowa efrim kokoso no mo de ya muhia eno no no opei wakopene Herba tonic ni bi amonum etimi atoso Mr Herba apidang ferment dani Herba Colonac Angelos Tabia Adia Icon Pharmacy 0244544422 no kwakwa no yesise be pai fitenti ana akoye Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste na so die se wa mana ho de no aye times 10 stronger ahode no senti akoba na sana pro fluoride micro calcium ingredients wodi wura mu no no na aboa ema ewura yasimu a na yi nkonkonene no yesena pai fita na kaka so de ene no tonkwanta ya pai momadem so be free to line no de woton de woni abusua ere twitwimo sen anopa ene anwumre make sure a Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste boss player ne breno aso as at 10:38 today's pause it was so ediama
right Tino that's it pe now the ankoye na de
amfa coach no akofon coach na good o reduce wa share coach no so duru be 80 minutes mu a no yi ne back no ayeden afri ho no de Bradley na hanso de chemicals ekoho to no duru ho no so de attackers no ko ho no de Arnold you know de o share go no ha wode no koto ha it was tete you know
na so also ka go no ban sankrana
yeah and the chances yesebi za dano sala anya ne de yes yeah all for me munyina nti wachichi o mehye ne botom
what a way to lose also lose Anfield and hard no ko abati de ka ko lose ba bi na
bikra na ka Anfield ayi ne de record
anya be league na fe ni asase o nti obi anya abotre
na so mo ya de one
ba omo tete Edu ebno mo 73% now so 27. Do ebe mtunko 18 na. Hey. Ebe ba for any line enko eja. Wadaruma. Ananza mbufro wanza.
Oh, anopena my own Abigail.
Okay. Your own Abigail.
My own Abigail, yes. Abigail or kina farmer. Na ene special day. Special day for Abigail.
Okay.
Yeah, Abigail mami boss.
Free madam.
Free madam no. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Free madam no. And Abigail is my own.
Own the same.
My dear no.
Hey.
Oh, and you be a.
What do you guys want to do now?
Mobian ready any other meaning to it. So
what do you
working a farmer on my dear no Saram Pesam. Would there be Zeti, Upa Bisa Dixon, Upa Bisa Sly, Omunina, direct across and see.
Yeah. What's Sandy answer? Who you do well to? Okay, on the what? Yeah, police are turning that.
Oh, on police.
Okay.
Within police, you know.
Abigail, birthday.
Yeah.
You're careful with police, Nancy. Okay.
Yeah. Nanaba Messima Pearls. Nidino no. Yeah.
Nanaba Messima
Pearls.
Messima.
So no abodini.
I'm say fancy.
Yeah, we are fancy. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abigail, the end just a quite demo. I say yet me ko. I say ba na say na me ko. Oh yes, okay, mommy pa. Do be ko be na meeting in chain. Yeah, now this is so a far end kakra. Yeah, now a slide. Z is also eti on also the side or slide is also on the side. I heard you make a many who be ate. Tama, I asked for a dietitian, and you give me one I don't know. His food doesn't help the players. Watala fumes at house management. The physical instructor is also not good. But the players complain that he plays them out of position. Tama fall out of and defeat in the back. No. Or see, I asked for a dietitian.
Voice, is there a voice to this?
There be this one there. Yeah, complain why you know out of.
And when and come out in the public.
They're doing a public discussion. Okay. But obusa okaso a dietitian.
Okay.
Omako febia man but see dom de man onim no kase come man come on offer dietitian.
Okay.
Nti okaso onya aduane aso onya aduane no. Emwa players no. Tell I say
me Judy Ferro am better me can say one can say ma okay. Me Judy. Ba me nyeso so wakasa. So also no coach no cause of a dietitian.
Say one that ko beti
na the team no go fa na man na aduane nye ntina ya che no.
Na on shada onya adwuma no so senia ubeka last season
dietitian.
Has ni Accra Lions so say Lagos City one of the matches to Accra Stadium lose here no. Omo ko take breakfast dressing room. Last season am coach ni bufu papa.
No mo so e ka ho.
He said
yenko
yeah. Now Tama emergency meeting today between the board, MD and Coach Ouattara. Both of them, their head seems to be on the chopping board. Ouattara to step aside. MD to be given last warning. Tama, they are picking an opinion there. Say, Abia by
Cross. Don't fabric in
the an opinion at say, Abia say, Omu meeting no na say bia yakacha Ouattara say one step aside that e ma nya won. Last week meeting no eno na sa suggestion ba e na o kan say ogiri so betima ya adwuma no to mre na omoma ne mre na then another suggestion so ba say ene ma as a technical director na ken ko fa coach from ra and also so o see there binti eno pe me ni somebody very close to Ouattara din komo ono de me ne nkasa ma me putu nipa ko ne ka che me say Ouattara he believes he will see through the season or bubble season na wie on there of say adwuma na oye no ebe no ma be sesa ama or the obokra akwa do wie but information I picking on opinion say there's going to be an emergency meeting.
Okay.
Ebia at the end of that meeting no there's a likelihood say be on catch Ouattara so there yenyi we about the gianchen kakra na yema will be and hwe chiri kakra information nature say assistant coach no tama wadanfo no
I'm last.
Ebia wona on beka so hwe until say ebia a free Monday kwa na say week mu ekono ebia on be take further decision no so mo de beba nti eno so so ewo de ho no so no cut years Okeku celebrate House of Folk defeat with a crypted powerful message of the lion roaring at House of Folk, and Kobe Jones says that is why the referee cheated them.
tawanti ukọ eya bon ha we ye de Kobe Jones post you by afa ket so de post or de to Facebook no so bra so say when de Kobe na ko pick de every president post you no and or de kana asem but every president no post na so wo hono ma and permanent bonus akwa the lion is rolling.
I saw this Kurt post on Facebook. But what has this got to do with Hearts match?
Tama.
Sir.
Oh.
And I saying
you of all people.
No, what's the meaning? I mean, better may read the meaning. I don't really understand.
After the game, no. Is it game ne course one after the game? Specific time ni there. Fache mekaka. And me who say what post to a picture of supporters in the stands El Pando. Saying say people still have interest in our football.
Okay.
And the attendance was good.
Yes, and the attendance was very impressive. Until a ball match ni we, you know. It's in the Heart of Lions na she. Until say offer baby or start ni posting free a year na.
Ah, so we a lion.
Lion ha. Then na lion no jatano watiem Heart of Lions. Even though there was no message, no message be anywhere attached to lion on a picture no. But to her baby or start free ya, and it was to baby obedru ya.
The game
about the game.
Common is about
so.
Now so we dey be or bo lion number so for winning. Would that be wrong if or just a lion or
the lion roars?
Okay, so assuming
the mighty oak tree falls and the lion roars.
Is that not the
or the lion roars and the mighty oak tree falls?
And yeah, say see here no.
They see here no.
Then you saw
the lion roared. And when they hear the picture now, if you present one, what me say? The lion is roaring, and because of the roaring of the lion, the mighty oak tree falls down.
And it's the
FA president that is telling the whole world.
But is that not the result?
He is the FA president.
No, so go for it towards I anyway.
And also started a generating discussion.
Now, say every president only has in Yasem. And
Tama, mint.
So why would anybody read this kind of meanings?
Last season, me who Dr. Randy Abbey. Last season, no she has Jesse. Last season, they be a watch Randy Abbey. Watching Egwich.
Anti
though a Heart of Lions president and CEO, the affection for House of Folk cannot be taken away. House of Folk will not lose the FA president. Ni papa move on, na move here near House of Folk. Will be posting house the lion that is rolling at House of Folk.
Baba, that's it. That's it. The last one.
The last one, maybe. Finally, Kotoko to relocate.
Or prevent here from going to Europe.
Oh, Europe.
Okay.
Oh, there's India. Say, normal.
Oh, sad. Me see Liverpool for Manchester. Manchester na tiatre. Ten Hag. Oh man, press be anu step back.
And Liverpool, it was a good.
Oh, boys
Liverpool for no man had there because 15 games span move 14. Now just Liverpool. But you be shouldn't worry.
Investors no.
We the Obiani Amaho. Not
say
who said they've had a good season so far.
Yeah, they're doing well. They're playing well.
Results we burn them start saying
they are doing
well, but not at Anfield.
Yeah, they've not been bad. In the time, Kotoko to relocate the entire team to Obuasi except the administration. OBBI. Everybody is going to Obuasi.
Oh yeah, now your headline. Oh yeah.
Tama, Omuko. Everybody in House of Folk is in Kotoko is relocating to Obuasi. Ebeka administration in Kwenti. Akotomo betena ɔde ho kwada so no mo ye adwuma na fi he said open Kotoko story just okobo ase hodon be training hodon be bibia into training at Foley Park no more matches no e wo Lenkle. I think it's not a bad idea,
but let him mayo
we don't let him course
there be GF clearance.
Oh, I'm the baba say no how can you say GF before they can
am dem na no mo we ni but GF ni so Kotoko nya de bi o
ba so Kotoko nya bibi wo Obuasi once
Say no headline. I'm not going to go near the answer.
Oh, and Kotoko, because he said, yeah, that is the mindset of Kotoko. Say, Omunti met him no entry no Kumasi, no Kobo match or Bossy, no better Kumasi. Meanwhile, Ofori Park the whole free. Some Jonah Estate, Saturday from a boss, and also the whole free player beyond team. And now, stadium now, so the whole free. Until you relocate the whole team, the entire team, no more call Bossy. Until I say, only your Bossy as Santo Kotokono. So that's the two said, you know, Yamia.
I don't have premises, Libo does still, because no, I still want something. Even though Liverpool lost. Oh, I still want something.
And the ultimate who sent over
the okay.
Hey,
only move.
Solo.
Okay. One go is him.
Okay, I is him.
All right. You may hear banana.
We can hear come.
No matter the results, I mean,
That's also be home.
I am in your link.
Oh,
let's say yes.
The phone, no, Sporty TV. Spotify for me. I know watch hono. They said it was way interest for.
Say no more that same. Be public table no. Be there no me lead.
Oh, I saw me lead you. Share. I want to lead you. Sheniye. You say when an impa. You say,
okay, you're inquiring.
You say, man says for my fiat. On find your many geography or see a feed to or take league. No, weekend here, weekend there come out. You be our course. Na leagues, no, games, of course, you know, Yamianim Queen, games never. Yen shall see feed your course, so it was St. Marin. Abra Manchester United twa Southampton ewo na game a zoto yebechemu mienu na de edi kan yebehwe nwoma miensa a Manchester team no ese ya assessment ewo ho de edi kan nie Manchester United to Matthias de Ligt edneba Manchester United no yemu bi de ne we believe say Manchester to an established world class centre back asase ya yetisui say yes center backs near the omujuno near kaso ye hyehyɛ wo mo na ye fa ne by positions a zoto say ye fa world class na fa dey na fa first class na fa second class na ba ha na be ba forma Matthias de Ligt e first class wo into Manchester United excellent sign yes on say any game zoto ye hye dan ni say wo de to kane ne ho de a then untimi fasa players we enko but any defenders na wo ne there obe classify Matthias de Ligt as a world class center back na obaye no ye nyina hu say oye solution to Manchester problems be am face here from last season because Rafael Varane entimi amomo consistency injuries have Varane then Lisandro Martinez also problems enti Lisandro struggle with injuries. Rafael Varane so struggle with injuries. Omuwie Oma extended Varane contract. Lisandro back, but onyo obi abetimi do ani ato no so. Based on the last 2 seasons, the year who Manchester United when it comes to the injury records. Matthias de Ligt badia then ye mose Emma Manchester United. Obaye no the 21st 2 games ni nyina no start free bench. No use Harry Maguire na NSA. Now what offer solutions so still obo problem no other ma solution ni make problem no and obo on the first game against Brighton na mzo to share Manchester United no the first game wasn't against Brighton no the first game was against Liverpool and they share Manchester United your international break means one opportunity we Netherlands and Germany game ni bia or your mistake be afi British press in there to ogu ni so we onya de se ka kire mo yes, any possible say obenya player so throughout the whole season, especially a defender onye mistake. Ade ba ko ehun ye ne say game na ehwe ne Saturday no. Manchester United can rely on my brand friend Matthias de Ligt, especially in the leadership qualities. How at a point we see control Manchester defense war. It's one positive was Matthias de Ligt. 72nd minute and Manuel Ugarte ba game anymore. Kakra na obe showcase ye ne kire say Senyoma nyina fa ne ball na obo was Sporting Otuo de call PSG no obetimi asolve Manchester defensive position problem no mo no eno so yehu ye 3-0 against Southampton. But to game ni dia enye game ese coach efense Eric Ten Hag man ani gibebre asem ni the first 30 minutes of the game scoreline na Manchester de Southampton 3 no na Southampton between them Manchester. The first 30 minutes of the game Manchester United the law call say a penalty. Southampton create chances upon chances. It was a penalty which was saved by Onana.
For them the first time Obama Manchester save penalty. What that? Onana save penalty like open play so. Match way.
Save penalty.
He Champions League. Mekan League say them who be that. The league got a penalty in time, you know. Okay.
It is also Usha game ni dia.
Rashford.
Coach, yes, Rashford had a very good game, and maybe I should say the last best 6-7 months that was his best performance in Manchester United GC. But the only the first 30 minutes no. So the same opportunity no. Emma Manchester no more competing for top 4. City. Say Liverpool ye hu ye. Omoma Liverpool that opportunity to na Liverpool show mo 3. O de sade na ma Arsenal. O de sade na me Aston Villa. Even Newcastle, we Newcastle game na to omo boy no. So what is our opportunities in the moment? These clubs will punish you. Answer now, measure train no more buabem. And Eric Ten Hag needs to work on Manchester United first 30 minutes when game starting. Kakra, you no. Yeah, twice so a no kwesi, and I'm to your call the Tottenham Stadium. Now on Saturday the game no come more happen. It didn't come over be. And I'm saying, me no more course now. It looks like Ateta best the team ne kakra.
Yeah.
And so sign be the baba the team ne say. And they only Declan Rice. Only Martin Odegaard. These are two different players. Say Arsenal any Declan Rice problem bena eto Arsenal. Problem ne say. Declan Rice Saturday near cheche yes oye shooter. Ye from grass eaters asase wura for no mo ne didi nyoma. Spaces na ye dangerous no. Omo no mo ni hu am to almost stop opponent in attack and in a transition nyina. Enti Arsenal ni no. Now we come about game control. Reason why other na Arteta sacrifice game control the man Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal team no Zoto say ba say Arsenal control game na the original soro e ma Arsenal or control form for no Arsenal team control games near branch defense Martin Odegaard. Nti Arsenal ni obi control game no. Arsenal ni obi a obi locate spaces danger na eba no obi stop side danger ni nyina. Nti ye Mikel Arteta e dey na obeye. Yeah, discussions on Saturday ni dey koba ye say possible so obi call with a front four of Trossard, Kai Havertz, Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. Reason in say Tottenham as a club say Tottenham start to build up from the back. Hardly and abon so goalkeeper Vicario so to abo boy sim. Unless only option biya. Or starting a build up and the back four, Tottenham back four no mobono. Udoji, Pedro Peru, Van de Ven, and I'm to Christian Romero. And yet they so locate him back on the ball mano. It's what will Arsenal do. Arsenal go in a 4-3-3 system. But say Arsenal decided some more pressure Tottenham. Omo go in a 4-2-4. Eti Trossard, Kai Havertz, omo mi enu call Tottenham 2 center backs so. Then Bukayo Saka and Martinelli come full backs so. And also a form of defending to stop Tottenham Hotspur. So Mubenya full control over the pitch. In the first 30 minutes of the game, Arsenal were struggling to contain Tottenham. Omo quick passing no. But omo second half no. Zoto Arsenal to continue omo ye. And ade ba kwa Arsenal what this season. Other teams ending say. Yensha Arsenal back four. We shouldn't forget that they have a very good goalkeeper. Our 7 Arsenal lot this season. In Raya. Ofa Arsenal back 4 now. 4 ni nyina center backs. White, Saliba, who is developing into the best center back in the Premier League. Gabriel and to Timber. Timber was the best among the four and not giving no more boy, you know. Because Drew point to be not Tottenham creative overload. I was on left side no, and they feel so comfortable with the left foot no. It's most of the attacks and the majority of their play no more move with the core to create overload. Said they be your best struggle, but ultimately contain is annual money na. It's Arsenal and more back four no. They were not moving. Stay closer to Tottenham attackers no. Don't give them space, which a benefit Arsenal. Then Arsenal will take advantage of Enyoma munimye a Tottenham nimye enimye zoto Enyoma a Tottenham enimye binye. So offer from last season only Nottingham Forest and I consider more goals from set pieces excluding penalties than club offense at Tottenham Hotspur. Nottingham Forest from set pieces almost consider 23 goals. Second Tottenham Hotspur almost consider 18 from last season. Okwa the other side eba set pieces from last season team a washe goals do from set pieces Arsenal from last season be pemenu go no mche no so to match 22 goals from set pieces 22 goals from set pieces say ofa team ani ni boss ade we ya so we decided to go in for a draw at a point onim so betime nya sa opportunity to score against you. Recently, Arsenal complaining here. Omobo one game was it against Brighton, and the whole EPL site was explaining how Arsenal is good when it comes to set pieces. No, now then EPL for Moko is adi. Say the one I'm betray. Ekwen faso she goes. It they change their formula. Now Gabriel Magalhaes, say Arsenal boss set pieces so to attack the first pool. That was last season. No. After the video, he doesn't attack the first pool or attack the middle of the pool. Babu says, then the man Arsenal yes anyoma we nyina mutiminya results when it comes to set pieces. Since 2021, Arsenal have 42 goals from set pieces. Since 2021, almost 42 goals from set pieces. Who is behind it? Urane friend Nicolas Jova. Mikel Arteta recommended him Pep Guardiola. Time Guardiola found Mikel Arteta as an assistant coach at Manchester City. And I recommended someone called no Brentford as one of the assistants. And I'm going to by Arteta by Arsenal no dinner there by. Arteta is the coach, but when he said there are certain areas Obiso specialize wo. Ninyiraka investment in football na to yeka once no. Yeah. So we share Enra, Samates, any Raja Bona. Who go na Raja for any share from first go no. Okay. Yeah. Who say set piece no musu omo will be a watcher omo. By here then you could now one see abo. You can be a coach, but not sa area to own specialize wo. It's one advantage that Arsenal war and they over other Premier League clubs and say Arsenal, especially when it comes to corner kicks. Because in one game, Arsenal 8 corner kicks. There's a big possibility some 2 or 3 they will score. Okay. Because more home coach. It's one with the difference between the two clubs. Tottenham and me and solve almost set pieces problem. Arsenal increase some level when it comes to set pieces. Mentality, how to win games, even when you don't have 2 crucial players. And Rabo na a boy no. And Cabo na Tottenham mo boneka Arsenal ball. And Arsenal they near Tottenham ball. But a coach realized without these 2 players no, he will need a different approach to the game, and eventually Arsenal every new game no against Club Defense Tottenham Hotspur, which asset a yini kama for a weekend game Arsenal ko itiad akobo against Manchester City. Manchester City su game no many Brentford boy, and yes, Brentford they are very good when it comes to low blocker. They are one of the best sides. Omutimi City deep a defending. Haaland go now share no. That was the second goal. To the blocky defender no. That was the second goal. Haaland koso kai will be our Premier League in him say to stop Manchester City you need to stop Haaland. To stop Manchester City you need to stop Haaland. Into a weekend game on bebo against Arsenal. How Arsenal will contain Haaland? And no nebeche baby Manchester City for befa. Next season. Kakrabi was Spanish La Liga anymore. Saturday me can have Real Madrid will beat Sociedad because of more very good record against Sociedad. And one venue the last time I'm sure Kylian Mbappe no ni PSG call no. Na me to omo kwa ko share Sociedad. And games are matching recently. I was Sebastiano. I Sociedad for home. No, one of the best goals I'm here is Kylian Mbappe goal last season for PSG against Sociedad. There is that possibility and that belief that Kylian Mbappe will score. Real Madrid will change their approach to the game because Fede Valverde no more driver. No, he will sit deep as a defensive midfielder. Unlike Ebianca Real Madrid or Chouameni, he will give them that drive. My approach will be different because Madrid would like to sit deep, give the game to Sociedad. But because of more pacey attackers, they will rely on their pacey attackers to create problems for Club Defense Real Sociedad. And eventually, they buy Omunia 2 penalties. Real Madrid share Sociedad 2-0. Barcelona team na yempe breninya da jenams to yenka omuhasem. It looks like Bibiba na esi hwini ye. Na de na eba no so ano den. Nti esi hwini ye. Omukọ share Girona 4-1. Enya score line no na me ye interested. But how Barcelona kofo obi wo Germany. Mizoto on free the Johan Cruyff school. Na yakofa na ba Barcelona team nim. Na oye ne nyoma te say the office Johan Cruyff school. Akasa nyoma we ke Spanish coaches any Dutch coaches na ye because omo de omo te ase when it comes to total football. This Barcelona team a threat to any competition am to tombe compete this season. La Liga, Champions League. And the pen in the because that small boy Lamine Yamal is making a case in some few years. Send the boy now boy a twaswa. Now koye boy and keki de nibia. Zuto he will start competing for Ballon d'Or.
All right.
That was Kakra aye.
Good.
Paulo Fonseca so say you.
Good. Yeah, I was there for now.
Oh yes, first half na Fonseca Asha 4 on AC Milan. The materials are there, but the problem is what materials ni nyina boom selling your idea to them. Maka say playing in the Italian Serie A is different from playing in Europe. Unim say Milan ebo against Abia Liverpool. Milan ebo against Abia Arsenal. Milan ebo against Abia Bayern Munich. In the UEFA Champions League, we will much believe in the Milan team than Milan are all in the Italian Serie A.
Okay.
Based on how our clubs in Serie A approach your games, Serie A teams no, so obo on a highliner they will punish you because they defend well and omo on the breaks. And the highlining becomes a problem, especially when you are playing against teams in the Italian Serie A. Okay. A Milan front line there, a front line me punish team be away.
One.
Rafael Leao, Alvaro Morata, Christian Pulisic.
Okay.
So what did I say? But that alone ain't guarantee results. How you will set up your team. The Champions League will start and the big game China Milan against Liverpool was San Siro.
Correct.
And one gamer you better enjoy.
Okay. We'll talk about that. Captain.
I'm saying now we do Roma become one of discuss Roma now. As you say, what's a year from? So analysis a year from I don't know. Or I assume we are so if I make Cairo.
Open answer.
All the man come in the budget.
What you say over na can Roma. Go be because sign.
Oh,
can Roma.
Oh, David. First now
I
refer back on.
I have my interest. You were finding the coach.
Interest number from
my uncle was at the coach. Was there at the coach?
Say,
on me.
Oh, that.
And I'm more for Fenerbahce. My coach is the only league.
So, for sure.
Oh, say, what about 5 matches? What about drawback? Was 4 or 13 points? To me, interest for Fenerbahce.
Okay, but then.
By Yankasa Galatasaray for no game in hand.
No problem.
Na so much say I'm say upon a mistake be by nothing no over time be see baby.
Tot ya futu no bia ehwe na waka the rose say ahwe na anya yi. So I back to local. Mabafie.
Oh sir.
I mabafie say.
Oh yeah, it was a very nice weekend. My only problem is metie Jibono. If uti an analysis on the United game now,
what's the name?
AC Milan.
Another Zakito birthday.
And
I
was waiting ahead in I was
what did this year?
Only not on so
I don't know why my account see in
Zagner birthday. Oh, okay. Oh, next was the show. Every show all the best for the day.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Nananzina Otamaleo.
And I'm quite a warrior.
Oh, una kwaji. No na jawari.
Ono kwaji.
Ogojano.
David,
I'm going to be minimum coin name. Man,
you want kwaji awari.
I'm going to
awari de untimeni. So ogojira mu ma unuan.
You.
And happy birthday nani oben away.
I'm
for Zakito birthday. Obviously this is the third year. I got the third one this year. Wasn't this is his third one for the year? The third one. Oh, okay. All right, Zach. What plans be now?
Oh, it says
and I
Kofi with US. On his Zaki Kasana saying, with on your Juana on Sifom. Me, I make actually.
Oh, okay, Kofi.
I make
Going to from through one.
Doesn't matter. Say exactly. Say me. Say.
Oh, that is for my because of to be. Always one as I did, why you know. Boys in the go anymore. My car head of sports.
That young.
Because we are today.
Say, what's here the discussions no on the Tottenham, Arsenal, and the United Southampton now. And I think the Premier League teams in there. Me say there's anything that can wake me up with team. Yeah, the team no will not trouble you.
Trouble between.
Oh, say the same narrative now. Them are United. Southampton, no. The same can be given to Tottenham and Arsenal because at a point in time, the first 30 minutes of the game, no. Saskola na uka say they were given to United, no. Tottenham could also given to Arsenal.
They are some okay.
Oh,
Tottenham were playing, but they were not creating chances more than Arsenal.
But I get for no, it's a game at least I mean, observation.
They
are not creating chances more than Arsenal.
So against Southampton. Look at the standard Southampton was. Now Southampton the first 30 minutes of the game. Any chances are to Azukonya penalty. What is our opportunity in my top clubs now? Because the standard of Tottenham was reaching Southampton.
No, is and the football no. Meaning say
any football.
So share Brentford Man City. They no share a fan saying Liverpool Nottingham Forest. Today the Premier League has reached a level that there's no easy opponents. Your audio question no be channel.
Me boy say be china. O man me can say me be contradict you.
I'm being
there are opposition be Premier League be serious. But you cannot take away the fact that ebinum chebi.
O send there na
so Southampton come on massa in the league you know. Into enya some china babo man fufro.
Oh, no, example, I say there's no easy opponent in the Premier League. Just that ABC. So now we are Liverpool in Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest will be a UAB.
Nottingham Forest. Check the points they have amassed this season.
Oh, this is the first win. I'm first win, yeah.
Nottingham Forest.
I'm first win. I'm
almost 8 points as a Southampton first.
There be only 8 points.
Nottingham Forest almost so.
Oh, there be only so.
Who they can't see me near him? I walk us near him.
So, I think that Mzoto born a day. Yes, Southampton started very well, but a sign of a good team is how you are able to recover back your confidence.
I jump for 8 points.
7th position.
They have 8 points from 4 matches. How more points said they won? Who go under
it? How we are able to recover now? I'll show your strength to win the game. Very important. I think that Yambo Tehaga Baso Tehaga simply said this season the approach is to control games. So far, 4 games are winning now. Even though he lost to Brighton he lost to Liverpool by a game that he controlled the game and had more possession in terms of behind the game. United had it better than the opponent. And San said, United are now moving away from Sadia teams Eboa Omoji game no United to now trying to control games better than in the first 2 seasons now by United. No, and based on what we saw on Saturday, I think the team is improving. The late Lisandro partnership, if Omunya will stay fit, Mazraoui will be a very, very good addition to the squad. I mean, say all Olympic PM, but I think Mr. Otuo. Arsenal and Tottenham. I think one thing that I've seen about Arsenal from last season is if they decide to say we are now going to defend they are one of the best in the Premier League. Difficult to break. Then when they decide say after the young Koshebium, but we want to defend. I'm saying very difficult to break them, to create even decent openings against them. Last season, Oshoma against City. Say Oshoma against City. And there, Omoye better against City. In that game, so Omo lose in the Premier League, Watch them against Brighton when even they were 1 man down. At the years after the you get a card in 20 share. By a moment share. Brighton were not creating chance against Arsenal. Now you watch him against Tottenham again. When they scored and they decided to say now we are okay. And no wonder they were the best defensive team last season in terms of in the Premier League, in terms of the number of goals conceded and clean sheet now. They had it better than any other team. And Tendra, the difference between Omone Tottenham and they were not allowing Tottenham to create those decent openings against them. Unlike Omono, Omijabo no Tottenham ball not possible in area. One thing that Omwe better was that some break here because of how Tottenham and the numbers are forward into they create that spaces and the Arsenal those chances now created the team. Raya is gradually growing to become one of the best keepers in the Premier League. I think so far his performance is better than Alisson and Ederson Premier League. So far I think so far from last season to what Raya have done so far. Okay, good. I think defensively Arsenal have shown to add in to play again. Oh,
Venezia.
It's not any strong opponent that you celebrate AC Milan beating them by 4-0.
They say, "Oh no, I'm better than no dako." Southampton in Venezia.
Remember the almost. I was only kind say
the size more than one. Venezia don't count.
It's a brand nice man. We need them against bigger opponents so that makes me a judge on me.
That's fine.
But Venezia, they
are Manchester move.
I think
Obi the first half statistics of Arsenal Tottenham Hotspur. Ball possession 67-33 for Tottenham. Goal attempts Tottenham first half 5, Arsenal 6. Goal attempts, shots on goal Tottenham 1, Arsenal 3.
The difference.
No, numbers are
the difference.
They were playing, but they were not creating the best of chances.
No, maybe they are decision making because Omunya has some very good.
Arsenal had a solid defense. They were trying to build from the back. I think it's Ben White.
Look at
the recovery.
Playing from the back and then one go for bad bomb. And spectators supporters. And wow. Sometimes I want to be
Oberuka no.
No, when Omo decided Omo Beshemu Kenano. Omo say Obobo, say goalkeeper for ball. Now one locating the player. Now Mr.
50-50.
Say Obo 30 times. there is a possibility say team now obobo na sim na be ko opponent no no you be show 5 times
or meje di aba
be show 5 times out of 30 move 5 be show.
Me must start the act. Look at Guardiola against Brentford this weekend.
I think the classic
now pressure call City trying to build from the back, but Brentford they pressure high. They decide to go for long balls.
So what draw
and they lead it to
long balls no be kono. Obe long balls no be kono. The first thing is you need a goalkeeper. Na nine no onimbo ne. To locate player. Yes, or boys
anymore. Because now I'm Arsenal no. O guys obebubo bi ma manfo dwe ka on kra ni yi na di no.
There are certain balls who are
keep on in ball. Obese so the
go for safety.
And le ko fa David here in buy.
Ko di Solanke.
So has Lions.
Yeah, go ka na ma na
Solanke piato wa. So Napoli and Antonio Conte, they are on top of the Italian Serie A. Now, in the first game of against Hellas Verona, Lusu by 3-0. Conte Lusu 3-0, and it was a sad one. But Mr. Two, after that incident, where we need 3 matches at Tuaso, Asher 9 goals are conceded 1, and it looks like the Lukaku partnership is also working for Coach Antonio Conte. So when you look at the Italians, yes, there will be competition. Watch here, Inter Milan is still around. Juventus with Thiago Motta almost so that's what. Now when you're a year AC Milan, they are also trying to build up. But the Ebema Napoli they have a manager or the mentality when it comes to winning. He started the dominance of Juventus. Juve dominance na be from Italian league ne boss so you kind of 21st century after some call Serie B back na e Conte started. And ofri hono Juve je twa so atel so no ba Napoli oba sorry Inter ena odi Inter ebe breaki that dominance from a year Juventus. Now after so the Inter breaki through no afei Inzaghi so twa so e de ama Inter afei ama Inter ba be a force to reckon with omenya that foundation ama afei no omusu sail through. Now I call Napoli. And everything points to the fact that our dear or somewhat this ingredient to bet me as idea breaking Inter almost solid performance or put up. Because we are talking about a Napoli team last 2 seasons or no energy Italians no. So the mentality or more that element more the trophy winning element. No, I offer a player in the shape of Romelu Lukaku. A broad Inter. Jumano, on a Juma pain. That bond in almost 97 matches, Lukaku bought and Antonio Conte was just 66 goals. So that is the player I can want him. They say when you're a beast up front and on one casa coach, you know the mentality and a team a move from club about 30 years on to team last 2 seasons or they went down last season and this season they want to come back. So the Italian Serie A is also going to be very, very interesting on how a coach Antonio Conte obetimi ahyehyɛ ne nneɛma. Now no to Anslot enya ne welcome.
But we 2 minutes can na abefi.
So to Maria na sakra. Onya ne welcome no. We expected Nottingham Forest to defend and defend well. But no to kwan of fast so ahyehyɛ ne nneɛma no. Na Nottingham Forest Nuno Espirito Santo Mr. 2 na anwarding. Also on Saturday Mr. 2 na make say Nuno Espirito Santo to take you over Nottingham Forest no. We City, Arsenal and Liverpool. On only team in the team are considered the least number of goals. So I was saying it said we are waiting for the club Obama Liverpool the cracks be show you the cracks and then appear say a Nottingham Forest akwa show as the cracks sitting deep catching them on the break making sure you press them especially in the middle zone saying you're more comfortable because when you sit deeper Salah enya more space. When you sit deeper, Luis Diaz take on you have 2 players before Ube free and it worked perfectly for Nottingham Forest. Then you cut them on the break and through that you can create a lot of chances. It's part of the game. Thierry send your slot.
Okay.
After this particular defeat to Anfield, Kwan Benz no best also actually put the Liverpool team. Now wait me as I bounce back, but it appears that the battle will still be between Manchester City. Any team FN Arsenal because our win me no Arsenal kunya wa away. Villa Park any a Tottenham Stadium no, especially conditions around this particular match no. Forget about draw now on the Brighton boy. No. These are two crucial venues. It play a part in the Obeje the Premier League. City look like invincibles, but the Arsenal trend was our 2 matches. Last year in the Unai Emery Arsenal, he prevented them from winning. Yes, last year we share space there, but they needed to continue that. And that way our fast, so you know, it's still going to be Man City and
thank you.
Arsenal.
So where do you feel as well?
Mr. Otuo, and now share a Ghana Premier League, you know. Now before and right the crown, Mr. Otuo, Ghana Premier League, you know, you have to consider Midiama as a force to reckon with. Because make sure we game on Saturday against Legon Cities. And the first game, Accra Lions, the proper position. And away, a win against Legon Cities. BBR Tres stadium no mess, you know, target near simple. Yebeji League, you know, near the Aqua Africa. And we share the level of football, Mr. Two more bona. Na uviena adieche Sunday oko head the house boy na utumu say edwuma no emu so pa. This particular weekend, especially Midiama game no coverage in Enyan was an improvement of last week. But Mr. Two ye bo maba so memene da no. Ne kwesi ada no masa akose no. Omakose no poto. Inti people should watch out for Midiama on how Midiama fast wa ball mo ball no. Midiama a strong side in the Ghana Premier League. Now, Mr. Otuo, Yambra has a folk in common also. Na Abubakar Watara, a Juman bed in the Amano, Mr. Otuo. And game now started with 8 new players. And then community awa. Now we expect to say Watara after say what if you lose to Baseke Holy Stars. Otuo. Obama signs and signals say board need decision during the week. Say no matter the pressure from the media, the pressure from the fans, on better you know. Obey say obe star more tower you know. Sense form. But that was not the story yesterday. I say Coach Bashir Hilford on the Diana no ukunya asem into not stance.
Banana.
Yes. Also on
that's why a post-match interview.
Yes.
Last season.
Last season the one.
Tonight he was banned.
Yeah, he was in the stands.
But on a post-match interview.
Really? Then
I've read about him.
But there were pictures and not at the stands.
Are not the stands.
Yeah.
But I interview for a year no. If you are in post-match, if you are banned, you don't do the post-match.
Then that will be quite surprising.
If you are not official TV no post-match, you always see from them in baby and go for Kobusa. But if you are banned, you are not supposed to.
Now, Hoto and
before the post-match, the organized one,
organized one, they still told They still do it. Organized one, there. And then not last week, now me show venue somewhere na omuni branding biano. Now Mr. Otuo, one thing is clear. And Emma Watara ne conversation here demano. Bashir Effort and Heart of Lions struggled last season. And our omni has bebo Accra Sports Stadium. And I game end day 1-1. That Heart of Lions team na e share no. Mr. Otuo, there is a lot of improvement in the Heart of Lions team.
It's never seen ever on bench.
Sir, no, I saw him.
Mickey analyst, senior analyst. Yes, I know because he was at the bench. Mickey, my evidence, Mickey.
And to be told,
a crab on some.
So, Shen, come on now. A Diana draw no near Diana Coboy and Abashu for Buofu. Not any flash in a pan. Clearly, there is a massive improvement in the Heart of Lions team as compared to the House of Folk team. From every department. Moto department be our share. The Heart of Lions players, there was a star. Mr. Tuomode Bobon. Omujeboni free chirwa, Kwaya Ebenezer Aban mobile building. They know exactly what they are doing with the ball. Moto keep an inya ball na. what you realize that Ebenezer Alban Mubium. So Bashir effort was clear, building from the back. Moto was a shabo ni fret. Then they will progress the ball either to the wings or they'll move to the central zone. No, and Watara. They'll move to the central zone. So you now I say the pattern, the efficiency up front, or more pressing, how a house for no in your boy. Which was a heart of lance and you bring 2 players, they will go after you, they will tackle you, that's all be chow, and I've been well lose balance. Now the other player, now Baba Fabon, they were doing it. They were disciplined. It looks like the team is well coached, well organized.
So what about the first goal? I'm say offside on TV. I say go be offside. But from where? I'm say out of line first goal offside. Bon between me here. Now we got replay by there. Now enunye. Enwa. Okay. Until yeah, one eye offside no. There offside in there. Because what there?
The coverage, you know, now me bomb abaso and rano. Saturday the Sunday the was not
anyway.
Any. Until Ed say, who how our born here offside. But I'm still looking at this goal. No kind of name bason. Check the hard to foot defense, and you ask yourself the question. Then our Tara boy is no train.
Oh, but that's also for children by power.
No too.
And you true running on my pass and say
there be a true a leading to the goal.
No, but the last one was a kick.
But I'm talking about the build up leading to the goal. And the problem with the hard to foot defense. The way they were just standing there. And my player had the freedom say oba kick ball no. And their four when you know Amobia running up a pick bash. That is where I have an issue with the defensive organization of the hard to folk team. Oshoma against Basaka, if you go watching hard to folk, clearly Omo too flat when they are playing. Oshoma against Kotoko during the preseason. The kind of goals I'm still today's the ball. Check the house of folk defense.
Okay.
So offside in the so you can talk about it. But the initial position of the player. I know that this term offside and yes, the pana Olidiomo. Omo say inside horse I say to crow no more. But some time a camera and a call on. Na time a player in movie. There was a house of folk player no on any boss. And you can only talk about the offside when there's an angler. A show.
All right, thank you.
The time the player is kicking and the time the striker moves. What are you improving? Okay. I'm coming I think.
Yanko.
Claire say Watara and no you didn't BC. Either has a house for Betias say probably he's building the team into Yenjano. Now onye then they will suffer some bad patches, bad results
on the way.
Ebia afitiu no washishe send your person no. Then they can have a good takeoff. And I say they will have to act fast.
Okay.
Obekaya I think Saturday was a Friday. Make sure say Umbeluzu has a folk Lions match. You know. In fact, the Bakro can 2 nuclear can home, but now me feel say scoreline they not enjoy 80 minutes to one.
Bakoya referee.
There be onye where obi oye hasini.
Okay. Hey. So we lose too.
Was say Bichim the best house will get a draw. And here Bichim be house Accra, and then house will lose the 4th one. And a clear say something is wrong somewhere. Maybe someone say I didn't hear. I say as a coach in the call. Coach Beba.
Okay.
Now me crowded. Now me can say be or can in Nusem, but clearly on the office coach no on Ninia or between the assistant or mama a day resource to me here the aba.
Okay.
And a clear and town say oh yeah na me wo some small stats bi wo ha no coach no buy so far resource wonya wabo 19 matches out of the 19 matches we win 7 we draw 3 we lose 9 we share 22 goals and we concede 22 goals
we knew before Nra. So as I heard this before Nra and then run on we had okay
Tama we say upa year no dey any film
still was it 22 goals?
Yes, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. it is not like as a non kwana when you bad performance no we share the results now and you want that with my say because they were losing the doors in their wash and with the coach of his caliber and to me anyone was last week commission I'm catching senka on tiase no money technical director no for coach him right now I'm getting 3 names
message also the picture
picture no in fact one promise me say you more be mama in fact nanka say call mama I'm trusting God so say obi na dey mama I'm getting it from somewhere and fortunately no 3 names in one am fee and you know a possible such a meeting
has are talking to coaches
3
Ghana for
2 Ghanaians 1 bet my returnee 1 there baba say cross the carpet and then Brunino suka home
then why can't we say you returnee as saying
so obi aba o san ba
why you Bruni
there bibini o Ghana and a Bruni bi so
on why you brekum Arsenal no Chelsea over there jaba obi say you be play I do a fence
you be kabie who am me so so ma akoye say the American na was
Chelsea na Jantua yeah Jantua be plan mo go for
Chelsea say e bi me house for
Chelsea me who has ni be o bia
okay yem fa no to
because Jantua na okay no
enti eno ho then
na kwam competent coach player no
they don't they just how this kako
John be Jews on that for players 3 kan
they don't they just how this kako baby Brunino so ho no
na everybody has on coach
ta o me kan say
okay
we know say o person ya na
aka 1 minute
say me come there so china me nya akonya namba me bo names ni nyina eluka na wo dia wo ni bia be frem and there meet me china and the time there drone there has to have to do something me tete
na Japan ni be coach ya so no way
Kenichi
omo man me
so not Twitter space
okori na Kenya ni be anya yiti no tama ebia ene meeting no ebia omunwie no na Ouattara has been made to step aside for what I'm picking
okay
ebia because it's not to be convinced of why says someone no come to us
okay
say anya sa ebia he will be asked to step aside tama the big fire is coming on the MD wakofa Jesse Saba but the Jesus has no prices
Jesse no come tell story fufu
Jesse ni bo
MD na dey buy
they don't get any bo
oh na abonye awu to ade na de bo to so
e bi am yam to yam
Jesse na ba
ese Jesse ni nyina na e Ouattara nsa no adwuma ho
it's on MD no
any on
tama ontimi nton wo de hwe enu a nipa na mo converge at Pando Stadium no me estimation met makasa about 50% there no me has for obo mo share ho no wunya 10% sa out of the 50% na no me share has Jesus the MD was there. He didn't take advantage to sell the Jesus. No, but you make sure say because the price only thing for want to so be for FBA koton. Mamaga Vicentia. Oh, ready to beton Jesus no. But there are no prices for it. Say be a per se just in a ton of 10 cities and a ton 20 cities and a ton. Oh, mo be.
It is also Ghanaian 2 Ghanaian clubs for Africa. Now we hope she high. So between akoi bibi.
Why hopes?
Oh, now I come see. Come ka na me kan say emfa.
The we enyeyi. Na the board here en cancer.
But say wonu be adwene.
Medan why adwene?
I think say na me about who use word say impossible.
Impossible.
And we now say but we are giving them a chance. And all quite say if something is impossible, you can't give somebody a chance.
Exactly. That you to there. You were in the film.
Let's stick to hono.
You were in film ka on your back.
I think let's stick to Masamba back.
Play with you.
Masamba back I think there is an impossible mission so too. So to remind I think they are condemned to so concentrate to a league, you know. 2-0 score line. So don't say me they not make us no because me person Ghana team be calling but tournament is no answer the best chance no Ghanaian teams now qualify no crown. They are playing away from home even though you're born in Ghana. You see the point? Ube koi Constantine on born on park so. But as you move on to Accra, you unya lot of your supporters there and experience and for the woman be. And so me come thinking say if Sometymer Ghanaian clubs no Sanya Kotokone has I want to believe we say cry being Kotokone has no cry me for has me Well, let's stick to the Koto has. Or much over the years, Africa no to compete. By a cry and fat. So get better to me, maybe a league ya coco do not standard of league any club performances no. But to come chess and your league we are and come on Africa no. First canon people teams no. At least for the next 5 years to develop ourselves to get ourselves into it. Because so to a clear say when Ghana team Eco Africa na pair against any North African side. So you are out.
I don't message for you.
Easy.
I can't be.
Any Ghanaian club.
That's me, but me kind of tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Me name that story there, but sent 11:35, so I want to believe say.
Okay, around this.
Also ignore what my friend Harry is saying. It's not true. I'm saying be Watara there no, and I'm just now. And I'm the Diana.
Price in yes, and you my price in there.
No, and just some you
know, I had you know. Now me follow na me here. Some test. Yes, they did well, but the highest bit Makondo me. So about draw against Raja. It was a game now to Sometymer. Okay. Raja shot first goal, by taking lead. Now it looks like say beto me bibi. As bet my bibi. But that's the highest on between Yako. And you fought that. So clubs in Tiasie. First can on the corner Western Africa no. Everyone prepare teams no. So the next 5 years now teams bit my back. I bit my preparing teams in here. Then we go and compete. Because the moment you are pitched against an North African side, competition who himself untimenye. And the class of common zone. Are you not wasting monies? So I think I'm advice to them.
Kind of analysis now. Who go some we say Obi can say Obi are the target. Everybody in this world has a target.
Of course.
Some people want to go there and then have experience and come back. So you don't call that waste of resources.
That's why I make us say if you continue on for years, say experience there, who gain experience and you want to start building on that. You see the point? But the experience for all these years, your class you quite. What kind of experience?
Better than Sometymer experience, I can base experience.
You know, me new side.
Sometymer now move to have their own experience.
Because we say me dear man, acquire when you have experience. After you qualify, and you are not always open person because
if you cry, we hear the analysis financially. They have sold players. And what somebody is doing has a
humble advice to them.
Any advice?
I'm not saying that. I'm humble advice to them.
On the business. Plan.
Oh, if that's
Obi or African to expose his players and expose them to the international market.
So I won't begrudge you. So what's at the end about the advice that I'm offering?
That what?
Say, anchor and clubs no. Sasikano. You can better still use it to build your team locally.
Okay, Sadi, I'm not concluding say Mboka. And I'm saying that
not Ghanaians no Mboka.
Ebi anami di ama be catch or say year plus and minus.
Okay, maybe I do an acquire after Omokona.
I go for player team for Fraba.
Ghanaian teams.
Okay, Mediama, let's stick to Mediama. Go be our experience as a football club.
Okay.
And see, it's your man, Omunko Bida. For all you know, they want the people of their area. Maybe they want to find themselves in the map of Africa. That there's a club called Sometymer who once played it. Obia on the mission or the TV as you.
Okay.
And no,
maybe I'll have to check it.
And don't advise them.
But I'll also continue to advise. But
what advice? Don't conclude so on Boka. I know there.
Okay.
Omuni had to explain, but no beyond Boka.
But you make a experience that minimum organic.
Maybe I will convince our own Boka.
Now to ask for you, me some transform here the house of folk. As a more relaxed as a Watara, ever born with Tim now. Name is straight. It's not like Watara Obitan, but if you look at House of Folk, Bona or Bona, a team improve the way they played against Heart of Lions. The last time they played against Baseke, and I give with some House of Folk people who think they had a good game, the players were new, and that's why Baseke our Johnny Premier League. When you team about Premier League, you don't have to about crowd sponsor the who players or about 7 players or new players, and for that who has to pressure work rather. It's almost shy. It almost subsequent games. Who expected House of Folk gave a good performance against Baseke, and they will give a good performance in their next game. Now they played against Heart of Lions. Are they telling me it was a good performance? Because a team has already game now. Otuo na ohwa is it's just a matter of time. Lion be House of Folk. And now me trans na me House of Folk. Me say Ouattara how was set up the team. One House of Folk Otuo defensive side of Omo Medford weak. And this is something that can say they need an established defensive midfielder. Our best this shit on game na mo. And the House of Folk keep on kick bar as one I can no to here. Keep on kick bar. Second will be a Lion for far. The Lions are not started build the game no. Omo a pass very well. You have for free. Number keep a save. Now say defense a block it. Now House of Folk are starting near Bogum team. House of Folk go on one board and fa Ouattara nyade. And he doesn't use the win play. Musoto. Now we to one Ouattara be team and I am train. Omo nya people as supporters no I get out of hands because the outcome Musoto say plus be a man. I heard a better story wa cross possible na nye. But then people na man say dey na.
I'm saying na e wo wenchi na nya agro kra. That wenchi was really buzzing. Saying many organizations who kronum to tickets for workers. Some churches they were I'm friend of the arena, the Apostle Arena. Apostle Arena. Some animal the more there. I'm saying over according to Kofi, close to 60% of the people at the say no much Jesse.
Oh, that's good.
No much say for no Jesse. Some combine 20 forms. So many
apostle.
Can you bad? All right.
Meshe has game. Meshe has game. Na efutu kakam de mema ne say. Say mizoto ensesanya ama no mu gya nyoma se ya. We de omunyo obi ama ne sevu o. Bibia no we be sevu o. Mizoto de mi hu na nura no omo ne baseke ne de ma hwe bi ba nura game ne de menya abrinya adaje hwe game ne bi so too and they started this season league no and only game ma me shede nya adaje pa se me hwe obi be bisa se de ntina me kasa has attack na like bite omo me food easily overrun poor organization when it comes to defense sa nyoma me ensan nyina ye coach adwuma tu go fa coach ba na wo team nim kwan ba fa so defend opponent na na eje ball so tu ofa ball a e de say ye tutokuru ne nsuo nam ye ni bibia de stop no wa attackers no so tu omo nim de omo ye but mo ye sure say ayi boy yo mo turn fi nations or your house level there. No. Even Hamza Isa no mo yi film no. I was asking question I don't know coach in film. Because let me answer I don't know coach in film job what in game nim. Because me sure born now boni din a to too early there but there are a lot of question marks. And you do creating. Hwe Obed. You won your man kitin be a player in a park so you expect to see or you defender or you midfielder or you attacker. And from the games kakra ma ho has no all nations the man shada hwe no but kakra na ma hwe has ne dem zo to this be a games e didi ani mo prove me wrong but the ma hwe ne de zo to question marks ti nyoma me ensan ya me boss yin be ma boda na se coach entimi nya ho adwuma de a then coach no te ho ye den ase ayi Ouattara waso ne has akwa pambi and almost struggle to take a decision on Ouattara. Team ne kura ni da so nim. And the difference between Heart of Lions and the Hearts. Heart of Lions woman na say the Hearts just ni show mo. Because omo na ebo ball te say the standard of House of Folk as a football club and the team is well coached. It's enya me nwanwa said their first league game Zoto omkobo draw ewa aduana and my referee say one of the coaches are recent years omonim how to win the Ghanaian Premier League is their coach Bashir Hayford teams do send a kodoma ekonya draw Wasasha has 2-0 from 2 games or 4 points 2 difficult games against 2 traditional sides in the Premier League wanya 4 points eti abas de hu nanu ane de we nya Ouattara yi wanya anwom ne to na mampe bibi anya asem ebeto mo no enya asem papa Africa na ye teams ni ko ye no me de na nim say na beba but the luck ne say so what had the last 4 years it looks like Ghana they be the team for the Africa for the last 4 years come say the last 6-7 years season we kwa ade chana we ko previous years no any other countries na ye kan o masem no so to the upper for the Moroccan league anye Raja wak Raja mo Champions League ababo Confederation Cup na waka kobo Champions
League nenya competitive
anya league nenya competitive
ye dey any more than
AS Bekani ne kwa na ababo Confederation Cup no wa dominate Confederation Cup no uko Egypta na sebe Ali Pyramid Zamalek uko Tanzania Simba so temechana say these clubs no must set standard in their league it is a league ne bia 4 consecutive seasons emu 3 Simba beje emu 3 Ali beje emu 3 Raja beje anka kane no kotoko ne has na maye saade no but eni ho the last 2 years mzoto yenye 2 different winners our league 2 different winners when it comes to FA Cup last year team energy Ghana league eko Africa mzoto na ehwan ya
last year league nya kotoko ne je
mediama ya ball last season the new na Samates na je it is a mediama call
before mediama nya kotoko
3 seasons ago
kanuze kadia wa
it is a mediama call ye mzoto mediama call ye ebi anka this season mediama ebo Confederation Cup and Champions League but mediama free any abenya nso atrema ne Samates was yenwe this season league no ni asanya different teams omo wini it your clubs need to be experience ni e Africa. And on the chess the standard of our league no somebody can say and the clubs now are competitive but the big clubs now can anymore are failing especially Kotoko has because mo na sa consistency na make no mo de maye teams here ye bo mudi so to muntimi fa maye that is the truth Samates team fa maye Insuatement team fa maye Mediament team fa maye Dreams team fa maye Aduanan team fa maye eno na make Kotoko has asema na mani abre no
okay
because they me hu na enu ane de so Samates and Raja game no we have a long way to go born no man mo to their Raja for man mo to their level they only came in for results a bit favor return leg no look at their game approach
or a calf coach no a calf
and no kwa no mo be and loto second leg ya ye koyi me no mienu etie ye timi fa yetin to ozensu atema be course magic e wo ayi Constantine Casablanca so yentimi fa yetin to Samates baba kwa draw hey tie born na enra no the difference between them is Samates for born passing and na there but Raja for tactically they are good
experience
yes and ebebe fie
all right Zach
so
no
one I think say Africa na there you know the standard of these clubs you know you see why is so consistent.
So in this say anebe
until say bit me I'm maintaining our players for a very long time because you see some of them my position is very clear. So I kind of say our problem is not about say you need the talent to compete with them, but we don't have the money to maintain our talent to compete with them. Ntikakana ebenyano ebowie ya na ya bobo ano na ya tom. Na captain in case me I think say now
no also any teams in a bobo ano. In the case of Samates we
now if you listen to Samates people no Africa no more they are playing it to get exposure for the players and market them and ship them away some like that also mo show strategy now and they have a policy that
okay
players are more recruit they have a age limit they think that this platform they will do whatever it is get a good deal for them no matter and I think that Raja Furniture says their standard no they also year but let's see what will happen but to league in there House of Folk Watara now me can was say when you
just say Watara ngwa
no so see the results there no resource ba
as obia se watara na mbusa say on say enya na start here
dabi enya watara nkwa ho say the problem started from Ivory Coast say watara no wan so no efa no na say mekwacha so folk ebi mu na tena ase ana omo aye omo hwe mu nkatam ani yesoma
ayi Cameroon no say work for na watara ene be si o manan enti ho no ne board chairman to go build this relationship no enti we dey to go appointment
nya can be
enti ye we no me say ahana omkohia e Akambi eno roti Akambi kuta check eno roti kuta documents eno mkohia watara wa Ivory Coast eno mkodi nkomo no me bibia na e de na bai now from the word go mkohia watara no to ofri Kumasi ase anase Ghana ase team no koko chibio apart from say oye technical director of
but say he's still
he wasn't coaching eti me anra o mete I fona san team hu na na pono so say what are you doing these mistakes o shela na pena Mauli Hamza Boateng omo typical strikers and obo wa show mo na wakobo irate wakobo left wakobo to the then Sani Mohammed ni Hussein Mohammed no they are not typical natural center midfielders who would some no some ni omumi no Abuasu Messi ni Messi
Lami Yamal free
you understand and you see but one day baby I'm free but any problem but the problem is that are these guys good enough say our central midfield because that is not their best position who take the boys here see our boys are on pre ball some pre ball they from go through the middle the ball in change ho what are you say in 2024 on one more winger ball ball now has you are comfortable saying watching him say in 2024 coach bia Ghana say so no on more winger I want the team mu need the say at 3 attackers munko go what be that what be that it's from the word go
what coach school
I've played and good coaches are so how coaching is and many coaches I can say for say ejuma
obi te do 10 hag dey can say ya
say say na mekano
okay
sa na mekano sa na
about say we or say okay we will beat him. I say okay good morning but please this here for me he has spoken my mind pa you are ready to storm Pobiman I swear maybe we will beat him and sack him unless they arrest us we are organizing ourselves trust me we are going to Pobiman with 2 VIP buses make him go oh yeah aware na okay I'm here baby free I'm into about omo ko Pobiman with 2 buses no ma ko bo watara yeah cho omo okay
so we gakra de kan wan say
ogo pando
say ye di fia di ka say we asisika ni yire nto adwene mu buye di ka on say na me bana Harry Kasim bi say I da say ye be nya abotra mana yetim ne 2-3 years di aguno ya kasa asem no azise mabre ntine tukure di di kajabi kwa e obra half ye fere kajabi ti aka ya bre ya kan bi tie mi anopa yi a saje mu yi menene kunsu sa okofa Marika ku wa no sabas makofa de opo mu tize we nam se han opa check sa Marika ku wa ta na ko Mustafa Suman na ko he Sam Yeboa
Nesi o se ko mu kofa de we mo
experience player ti ba ku mienu
na mo for experience player
experience player
nations
on experience player we help him coming
na wayo ne
o mu nya help him coming so me
wayo ne
so me wayo hin na uni no wayo hin na uni no wayo hin na uni no asem ye no makada ye no makada hwe Barcelona eye mre menya no akofa Lewandowski ba akopɛ no ogina mu bonus ye na sazi we so nya nkom hye o enya di sɛm o na se nyame yi akye wonko a wodayem eche me dwene wan
omo ye recruitment wan can say
ye ka we nyina omo anto me to player hwese se team ayikuta se si yi o just abremu watara ene de ono so ba me materials ye wo se si ya no me je se nya watara materials na ko openi
Auntie, oh, the owns are 70 watara.
Ubremu ni baby a enye ye ubremu materials ye wuti see you know. Sometimes your materials we Adams go be first match no. Elem see materials we dey ye wadwuma this year. Ye wadwuma this year. This has in your own kure. This has in your own kure. Materials ye kuta pa so me. Ye enye team edije league.
Omo ya de obo mama sa.
Has team enye team edije league. Enye team abeti
obin events obin one on Pamo.
And I make us a papa de Edo, and this is Yamaka. It's any plans say, Yenny players. And any plans say, this is in this one be black to you. You should first play Bakumi and Bisham, never solve a problem. Because you see a red boy and no boy who had go on say, Areho. Community defender near Bobo Bar, yet I keep player and I say attack ball. Born so that me just you because defender no jina ma kwan be fa the chico. O ma that was that right because of oni born bo oni experience when you mature. O sa try no was you number 3 no was akogina. Wo sa akogina wa na wo say hwebo na e ba no. O hwe ni pa no yeta ki ni pa na eta ki ball. E gu ni coach adwuma o. So me ball no enye nkom hye ye di ball 27 good years. Eti ahwe ball wa sabi ade e de ade papa ye bia so umfa papa nya enye ye.
Watara be pam course akofa.
Ya kase omfa de papa no how no ba amfia nko say yemu say bibie no how ni. Bibie no how ni. Ba ya de how no ba emfa nko say yemu. Ya kase la dombe ya nombe. Because materials ne kuta ne so problem ba say ya na e beto. Ba supporters no say de e kan say de wani ye ni asem bia aka.
Talk about those money coach.
Say am da bi ne pampam de open na place mo ano mo.
To money say ya.
Once the sun is no one tries any ma be koyie. Once the sun is no one tries any ma be koyie because the players no more one or em go for play bi am free baby ma just say yes I be a second window.
No start.
Munya botre.
Also on CC team no home. Yeah, there's Asia 4 o'clock or 102.7 our promise highway.